The election of 24 is the single most important election in the history of our country.
He said it himself, the 2024 US election is pivotal.
The people of this state are going to cast the most important vote of your entire lives.
Criminal trials hanging over him.
They want to silence me because I will never let them silence you.
He's been indicted 4 times.
Today, an indictment was unsealed, charging Donald J. Trump.
The former president says he's running for the White House again this year. It's about time we start paying attention to what Donald Trump has been saying. That's what will give us the clearest indication of what we could expect from a President Trump 2.0. Immigration was a key issue during his first term. And since his presidency, the rhetoric has only ramped up.
Foreign migrants who are pouring into our country, it's an invasion of our country. On day one, I will sign an executive order to cut off Joe Biden's massive spigot of funding for the shelter and transport of illegal aliens.
The return of the wall, an expansion of the immigrant ban, and even more polarization.
They're poisoning the blood of our country. That's what they've done. They're ruining our country. And it's true. They're destroying the blood of our country.
On climate, Trump pulled the US out of the Paris Agreement, then Joe Biden rejoined it. He's not committed to doing this again, but here's what you can expect.
We will drill, baby, drill. Drill, baby, drill.
As for opposition, the journalists, the political opponents, and so-called fake news media, he's out for revenge.
I am your warrior. I am your justice. And for those who have been wronged and betrayed, I am your retribution.
This election will also define America's place on the world stage. So, what's Trump said on foreign policy? Warnings he'll put democracy at risk have been brushed off.
He's willing to sacrifice our democracy.
Did you see him? He was stuttering through the whole thing. He's a threat to democracy.
Instead, Trump's pledged to deal with the conflicts in Ukraine and the Middle East.
After I win the presidency, we will have that horrible war between Russia and Ukraine settled, maybe in 24 hours.
Some even think Trump could pull out of NATO altogether.
Would you be committed to NATO, for example, in a second Trump term?
Depends if they treat us properly.
We have to take seriously his threats in relation to Ukraine, defunding Ukraine, in relation to NATO, maybe not leaving NATO, but not putting the money in that's necessary.
But for millions of Americans, none of this will come as a worry. It'll be the ultimate "I told you so" after 4 years under Joe Biden.
Get that man out of there in Washington, I'll tell you that. He's just no good. He's ruining this country. The economy went to crap. He opened the borders up.
He wants to do what's best for America.
But one thing is clear. Even in these early stages, the signs are pointing to an election battle even more polarizing than the last one.